This is the Solid Signal Podcast, and it is Memorial Day week. I hope everybody had a great one, nice day off, and more importantly, I hope you remembered the reason for the holiday is honoring those folks who gave everything, literally everything, so that we could celebrate. And I'm in constant awe of our veterans, those who have served, and those who literally left it all on the combat theater. Moving on, I wanted to talk this week about RVs and antennas and why I think they go really well together. You know, a lot of people put TV antennas on their RVs 20 years ago, and very few people do today. And I can kind of understand why, because, there was this change where television went all digital. And one thing that happened as a result of that is it became impossible to watch live TV when you're moving faster than about 15 miles per hour. I've done a lot of tests on this myself. It's possible that the ATSC3 standard that may eventually get adopted will restore some of that ability. But in the meantime, a TV antenna is still a great way to get television in the evening when you've settled down for the night. It's completely free once you buy the antenna. You get local stuff, which means you're always getting it in the time zone that you are in, as opposed to trying to get something somewhere else. And in a lot of cities, you can get reception from 60, 70 miles away, and there can be 50, 60, 70, 80 program sources. I don't like to call them channels, but program sources that are available to you 100% for free. Nobody goes on an RV trip to watch television, but it's always nice to know that you can sit back and relax. And at a time when you're probably pegging your data plan full of stuff when your kids are using it while you're driving, it's nice to know that, okay, this is not going to count against that data plan. And also, you get to watch things on a little bit bigger screen if you want. Mom and Dad will appreciate that because all of us don't have as acute eyesight as we once did. The question is, of course, what antenna to choose, and should you mount it to your RV? Yes, you can mount an antenna to your RV if you want, and I really like antennas like the Televez DigiNova or the Winegard MetroStar. These are small antennas that mount on an RV, don't look completely out of place. The Televez antenna is actually white, which matches a lot of RVs, and the Winegard antenna is black, which works with darker RVs. They're not necessarily 100% designed to be mounted on an RV, but mount something sturdy up there and you're going to be fine. At any rate, even if you don't mount them, small antennas like that or the Extreme Signal HDB2X are great for putting on a tripod at night. They aim up very quickly and easily. They've got a wide beam width, which means that they will pull in signals from multiple angles very easily. And because space is always a premium in an RV, they're not very big. I like the plastic-clad antennas when you're talking about an RV. I'm talking about, again, the Televez DigiNova and the Winegard MetroStar or some of the Antop antennas that are out there because it's just easier to carry them. It's easier to put them up. You don't really feel like you're holding on to this really tender, careful kind of mess of aluminum that you might hurt by putting it up and taking it down. Actually, the process is very easy. If you have a television in your RV, then I guarantee that if it was made in the last about 13 years, that it's going to receive television broadcasts. You just run one cable to it and one cable to the antenna. That same cable goes from point to point and connect it, aim it roughly toward the nearest large city. You don't really have to do a whole lot more research than that in general. And then there's always a menu on your TV that says scan for channels. It takes about a minute and a half to adapt itself for your new location wherever you landed. And that's all there is to it in an RV. It's super easy and it's a great way to enjoy an evening's full of entertainment. Hey, why not even make a new friend, invite some people over who have blown through all of their data plan and they're trying to figure out what to do for the night in the RV park other than maybe roast marshmallows or what have you. That's my pitch for this week. I hope everybody had a great Memorial Day week and a great beginning to the summer season. I myself am looking forward to the holiday as I'm recording this on Friday, but before the holiday so I can take a couple of days off. And I am anxious to get back and give you another podcast next week.